Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. If you do not want to leave a comment, you can leave a flower, a rose, a heart, a thumbs up. You can even tell me where you're tuning in from. So we're going to talk about there's an alleged up-and-coming documentary that's coming up in regards to Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. So many people have been talking about this documentary coming out, and I want to give kudos to ARMON, WIGGINS, and Mar-a-Lago. They covered the trial, and they did a really good job. And for some odd reason, people didn't really care for how they were trying to give coverage. They were only taking notes and how they were covering how they were seeing it and feeling it. So the biggest thing is ARMON and Mar-a-Lago was allegedly put out of the courthouse, and they could not continue to report on the court case. For some odd reason, something was going on, and they did not want them covering it or to be inside. And their passes was allegedly removed or revoked. I don't know. You'd have to check out ARMON and Mar-a-Lago's show, and they could tell you more from 2 or 3 months ago of what happened and what transpired. But I love that they're using their voice clips. You could tell that's ARMON's voice. And he is talking about what transpired. What is Tory Lanez? What was he apologizing for? They were all intoxicated. Mind you, at Kylie's party. They were at Kylie's party when this transpired. Kylie wasn't at fault in regards to what happened after they left her party, but they all got extremely intoxicated from Kylie's party, period. You got to be careful who you go hang out with, spend time with. So you could hear ARMON's voice saying XYZ. You could hear Mar-a-Lago's voice speaking XYZ. So I'm happy for them both. I want to check out the show to see what's said, to see what's covered. And it's basically saying a documentary special coming soon for Discovery, HBO Max, taking a inside look into the case in regards to Tory Lanez, in regards to the Megan Thee Stallion situation. I don't know if I can say that other word. You see it. So let's see what happens. Let's see what the coverage is. And then there was another situation where a gentleman went into the restroom, that was kind of general, but allegedly they were trying to say that I'll be general. I have to be general because all comments are alleged. Somebody else got in the elevator with somebody else, and they tried to make that a big deal. And I don't know if that person was removed from being in the courtroom as well. I know that they didn't want a bunch of distractions, and I know they did not want the case to be thrown out. And none of those people were trying to have the case thrown out. They were just there reporting like everybody else was reporting. I wonder whatever happened to that legal guy with the brown dark hair. And then there was some concerns about what other reporters were saying, not ARMON and not Mar-a-Lago. Choke No Joke covered it really, really well. He had even posted a video in regards to what Megan had a concern with her ex-boyfriend. But many people were concerned about, let's be very clear, many people were concerned about if the guy that testified saw everything coming from the girl, and then he allegedly saw Tory get out later, what are we really talking about? And see, his testimony was wishy-washy. KELSEY pleading the fifth. Megan saying to Gayle King, she didn't have a relationship with Tory like that. They were just cool. But allegedly, KELSEY was dating Tory. So then Megan allegedly started sleeping with Tory. And then, like I said, at Kylie's party, they were saying that Tory was trying to get with Kylie, allegedly. As Megan and Kelsey left, Tory stayed. And they wanted Tory to come. All call Tory, call Tory. And then Tory was never allegedly supposed to, he was never on the alleged invite list first. It was Kelsey, Megan, um, Megan's hairstylist. Other people were there. A famous football player, I'll omit him. Corey Gamble, I think, came towards the end, or he was there the whole time. But yeah, did Kylie and Corey Gamble have to make a statement? Did Kylie or Corey Gamble have to take the stand? Everybody's questioning that. So you got Kylie doing a bunch of stuff in the media. Anytime Tory's trending, Kylie wanted to do something to try and trend as well. So that's going on in the media, if you did not know. So I'm going to take a closer look and see if Armon has done a video, if Mar-a-Lago has done a video, and I think I'm saying her name right. But I really appreciated their coverage. I really did. It was lighthearted. It was serious. It was funny at times in regards to, Armon seeing everyone's fashion. We know Armon looks so good. He was so funny. Of course, he would step off to the side and he would do his reports. And, he was wearing his suits. So I really like that. And then, of course, Mar-a-Lago, how she speaks. I love how she speaks because she'll say certain words and then cut it off. And it's like you'd have to watch her video. So it's sad that we couldn't continue to see the coverage in regards to Armon and Mar-a-Lago. And this is the other thing. Armon and Mar-a-Lago had a sit down. I think that video for him did really well. And I kind of feel like they're kind of on different sides regarding it, but they came together to do the report in regards to the Tory Lanez case. So I'm going to see what the documentary is, if I can watch it, if I can get into it, or I'll just watch clips of it. But yeah, this whole situation in regards to him getting 10 years and, people spoke out, the letters that was written, the chaplain, him trying to pray and people praying at night with him. It's just a whole situation. You really have to be careful who you hang out with. And this is the biggest thing. Tory Lanez did have a bodyguard with him. He did. It's too bad that Tory didn't, one, stay at Kylie's house, two, not get in the car with the ladies. As you're intoxicated, they were talking about each other's careers. They were allegedly talking about, the alleged cheating, whether that was at Kylie's house, they was talking about it, or in the car, but the situation never should have happened. Nobody should ever get injured from a situation. There should never be an altercation. And then that's the one thing. They were saying that there was, alleged stuff that was the bruises on the body, the hair being pulled, what the person saw. Now, mind you, they allegedly had the altercation, got back in the car, and then that police pulled them over. So they tried to allegedly escape from what was going on. So that's the issue. If you're intoxicated, you have a bodyguard. The bodyguard is definitely supposed to protect you. I even wish he would drop Tory off somewhere and let him sit there until he dropped those women off. And it's sad that the women didn't go with their hairstylist or with somebody else, knowing that everybody was intoxicated, knowing that, one man and two women were having relations. And then, that I think that's where a lot of people go left in regards to how they feel about Megan. And maybe, the interview with Gayle King didn't make the situation look good. Here nor there, whether you're on Tory's side, Megan's side, I'm not here to differentiate. The judge made a decision. The jury made a decision. He's allegedly serving 10 years. He may get some time off for good behavior, but the situationship should have never happened. These people were fine. Megan, Tory, Kelsey were fine before going to Kylie Jenner's party and house. Period. They got intoxicated. Tory said that he was given several drinks and you got to be able to not turn him down or not take him. He said he got like alleged 4 or 5 shots, within an hour period. That's a lot of alcohol. They had already said Kelsey was intoxicated, floating around. They had to get her off the floater because they didn't want her to fall in the pool. They were talking about Megan making food and people didn't seem interested in her making the food, and everybody was having a good time at first, and then all of a sudden, allegedly, they were having conversation about Kelsey and Megan. And then I think it either got told at the house, and then allegedly when Megan and Kelsey went back, allegedly Megan left her slipper. That's why they went back to the house. And I guess allegedly there was some conflict when they went back to the house. And I guess Kylie told them to leave. But the biggest thing is Kylie's able to move on with her life like nothing ever happened. And the K's and the J's was able to allegedly keep her out of the media. You know, did she take the stand? Did she make a statement to the judge? You know, why didn't they talk about the whole day from beginning to end? How many drinks did you serve? Or how many drinks did your chef or your people serve him? What was his, how was he acting before he left? What happened 10 minutes before they left? You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't the whole case broke down like that? Any other case would have been. But well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you're going to be watching the Megan Thee Stallion Tory Lanez concern.